Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to do a video on the whips that I have. And this is in response to Kate's Coloring Haven, where she's doing Whipping the Whips 2020. And I did not realize I had so many whips until I thought, well, let's just try and see how many I have. Yeah, I have a lot. And these are just in the books that I want to do. I have quite a few whips in books that I don't care if I finish them or not. So yeah, there's probably a lot more, but these are the ones I'll show you today. So this is Fairy Tales by Emily Littlehall Oberg, and I've started this one. And then, yeah, I got kind of bored because like this little houses there. And I happened to come across a page that I wanted to do. So, well, wanted to do more than I wanted to do this one. So this is one of the whips that, yep, needs to be done. You're not gonna believe, if you could see my desk, you guys would laugh. I have my tripod, which doesn't work and it seems to be broken, and it's kind of hanging over top of a book, which is hanging over top of my chair, and yeah, it's quite something. So bear with me if things kind of move a bit. So the next one I have is in Flower Haiku by Ellie Marks. I think I have two of them. Oh yes, because the first one is I don't very seldom do these, so I really shouldn't classify that as a whip. Usually I just kind of use the book this book belongs to. I just kind of usually use it as a test and stick different pencils and stuff on it and see how the paper is and whether I'm going to like it or not. So I'm not even going to really count that one. I'm taking that off. Yep, it's all not counted. So the one that is counted is this one I started, and it's really just, I don't know what's going on with this picture. I mean, this book is absolutely beautiful. And I started this picture and I thought, I'm not quite sure where I'm going with it. So I'm just going to put it aside till I can figure out what I really want to do with it. And the next one I have is in Mythographic, Imagine, with Joseph Kattenbang. And yeah, I don't really know why I even attempted these. I get confused. Well, not confused, overwhelmed. I get overwhelmed with the images. So I guess it just depends on how I'm feeling. I really want to get this one done, though, because this is probably the one I like the most of the whole book, just because I can see that there's a wolf. I can see things in it. A lot of the other ones, I really just get overwhelmed. So we'll go with that for now. And I think I have a couple in Villain Son by Thomas Love Tomic. The first one I have is, I just have the fairy to do on this page, and yeah, it's a beautiful page. I really, really enjoyed. This is my first attempt in this book. And I love this book. I just love it. So I really want to get this one done, get it sprayed with fixative, and then move on, because this is one of the books I'd really like to get finished. And I just started this one. I think it was last month I started this picture right here, the one with the apple orchard and the dragon. So I definitely want to finish this one. It's not that I got lost interest or anything. It just, I got a new book probably and decided to give this one a little bit of a break. But yeah, that's definitely going to be on my to-do list. The next one is, I can't translate it, but it's the Kew Gardens. I think it's called the Kew Gardens in Holland. A friend of mine went there for a visit, and she brought back this coloring book for me. And I started this flower. This is one of those books where it has the illustration on the other page. And this book, I guess, what kind of makes it interesting, why my friend brought it back for me, for one thing, she's a flower lover, and she loves them. But these pictures were actually drawn by the students. These botanical pictures were actually drawn and illustrated by the students to learn them, and then they give us the page on the illustration on the next page to try, whether to copy it or to use it for inspiration. But I definitely want to get this one finished. Especially now I've got some, I only had 1 or 2 sets of pencils, and I've gotten a couple more, so I think it will make it easier for me to match colors. I don't think I put down the author. I think the illustrator or the publisher of this was the actual Kew Gardens, as I can't really read much of it. So my next book is in Mouse Guard. And this is another book that I want to finish. And you aren't going to believe this, guys. I started this. Yeah, I know, it's almost looks like a disaster, doesn't it? I don't know what I was thinking. I used Inktense. And maybe it's just a matter of, going over it a few more times with the Inktense until I get it right. But yeah, I was kind of looking at that after I did it. I was trying to go really light so that I didn't buckle the page like I did in the other one. Trying to get the Inktense, to get my skill set up with that. I mean, it's not the Inktense's fault, it's my fault. I need to learn how to work with them. So I think my next attempt with this will be to maybe start at the bottom of the picture with some nice dark purples, and just go gradually with it instead of trying to do, the whole thing at once. But I am glad that the paper didn't buckle, so that, yeah. And of course, that's by David Peterson. I have a whip in here. This is Menuet de Bonheur by Kanoko Agusa. And I've started this one, and I will definitely be finishing it. I just love this picture where they're, I'm just going to try to zoom in a bit here. Oh, it's not going to let me. Okay. She's in her wardrobe trying to find the dress that she wants and the shoes that she wants with the bag that she wants. So yeah, we can all identify with that as, I just love it. So my plans are to make most of the dresses real soft, pale pinks with some, maybe darker pink accents. I got the 50 set of Holbeins with the pastel colors. So I want to use a lot of them in this picture because they're so beautiful and they're so nice to work with. This book by Jasmine Beckett Griffith. I love this book. The art is fabulous in it. I do have a little bit of difficult time sometimes because most of the girls seem to be really sad. But I love the illustrations. I'm got a whip here. Which one is this? Oh, you're going to love this one. Yeah, this is a whip. Look at this. This is kind of an attempt with Inktense again. Yep, it's quite disastrous. However, I have a plan. I think what I'd like to do is go make the sky a lot darker, and then same with the ground, and then work on her, make her lighter. Maybe the only point of light in the whole darkness. We'll see how that goes. That's my plan. You can tell how much we trust and care for each other. Like, I'm not afraid to show you my absolute worst drawings. This is another one. Here's another one. This is when I first got my Inktense, and I went wild with them. I think this one might be, easier to save. But that's okay. Like we say, it's my book, so yeah, we do what we want with it. This one, oh, I love her. I just stopped working on her because I had something else I wanted to do. But she is so lovely. This is where I've used some Holbeins and the soft oranges and pinks. And I had seen somebody else do it to outline their flower petals with the white Uniball signal. So I did that, and I really like it. It makes it look really delicate. So yeah, now I'm just finishing her and a little bit of the background, and this 1/4 of the page will be done. And I think that's kind of how I'll work it, do one at a time for a while. And this one, yes, it's disaster. Disaster. I think I used a marker on this, did I? Yep. Very, very nasty piece of work here. The clock face isn't going to be too bad to save because it can be nice and dark. I can lighten that up a bit. Do you know what I'm going to do with her dress? I might decorate it with some ink gel pens. Put a pattern on it or something so you don't notice the real big mess. Yeah, it was quite a disaster, that book. So, Jewelry Box by Hannah Carlson. I have quite a few whips in here. I can't believe it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 whips and 1 book. Guess you can tell that I was really struggling, eh? Oh no, it's only 5 because I think I counted the first page. Yep, I counted the first this book belongs to, and I just said we're not going to count that, so Gandhi. Just Gandhi. So this one right here I started, and I'm doing the key. And so I'm trying to make it look like silver and then, make it look roundish and kind of tarnished on the edge. So this will be fun. I definitely want to finish this one. Next up I have this beauty. I love this page. And I just got, sidetracked by something else, so this is a page that is going to be a joy to finish. I just love the colors in this. It's going to make them a bit darker down here, like over here. Darken up the colors. Yeah. What's the next one? Yep, the next one is this. I did these, and that was it. I kind of lost interest. Not sure why. Don't know, maybe the book overwhelmed me, the page, I should say. I'm not sure. But definitely will be finishing that. And this one right here, can you believe it? I started this little wee tiny bit of roses with some real soft Holbeins. And yeah, for some reason I didn't feel it, so I've quit the page, but I will be back to it for sure. Roses are my favorite flower, so I'm definitely going to get that done. One left, which is this dog, and this is kind of a disgrace for this dog, isn't it? Look at that fur. Oh me, oh my. Yeah. But, I think I can rescue it. Yep. The gems don't look too bad. So yeah, do some nice work on those flowers and maybe try to disguise that hair a bit. And of course that is one of my favorite books. And the last book I have with some whips in it for you is Flora by Marie Troll. So the first one I have is this one right here. I started this background in pencil, and I'm not sure what I was thinking. Maybe I just wasn't in the mood or something. But now that I have some ink tints and some other supplies, I think I'll get this one finished for sure. This one here, I did the bottom, kind of like the leaf or the frond, whatever we want to call it. and that was it. Definitely one I just, lost interest, but not that I didn't particularly want to do it. Just, mind wandered, saw something else, and decided to move on. Not failures, at least. And this one, too, is when I did that rose in the other book. Can you tell? I think they're the same colors. And it was like just, oh, my God, Pat, that is just icky. So, yes, I'm going to try to erase as much of this as I can and go from there. Because I like the page. I love the black background. And the last one I have is this toadstool, which, is fine. I love it. I, for some reason, moved on. Again, it's nothing wrong with what I did on this one. It just, lost interest. So those are the whips I have for you. And I'm hoping that I can get some of them done for Whipping the Whips 2020. And check out Kate's Coloring Haven. She's got that hashtag going around, and it promises to be a bit fun. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Give me a like if you feel like it, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.